Have you ever wondered where your favorite gadgets, cars, and appliances are manufactured? Well, prepare to have your mind blown because Mexico is undergoing a manufacturing revolution that is turning heads around the world. Buckle up as we uncover how Mexico is emerging as the unexpected challenger to China's throne in the manufacturing realm. Before we start, just make sure you subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you. The impact of Mexico and China on American manufacturing jobs is a topic that sparks intense emotions and concerns among American citizens. Many Americans feel that these countries are taking away their livelihoods, leaving them without job opportunities. While it is true that American businessmen have advocated for free trade and established factories in cheaper global locations, the influx of cheap labor, work conditions, transportation, and exchange rates from China in the 90s and 2000s led to China becoming the manufacturing hub of the world. China's rise as the factory of the world, with its Made in China label becoming synonymous with manufacturing, is a well-known narrative. However, Mexico's role in this scenario often goes overlooked. It's important to shed light on Mexico's development and its impact on American jobs. Mexico, as a developing upper-middle income country, has made significant progress in its economy. Over the past 50 years, its per capita output has increased by tenfold, positioning it as one of the top economies globally. However, Mexico's growth rate has been underwhelming in recent decades, averaging only around 1% per year. Several structural factors contribute to Mexico's slow growth. The 70s and 80s were particularly challenging times for Mexico, marked by oil shocks, economic crises, natural disasters, and political instability. These events, coupled with corruption, inequality, red tape, and violence, have hindered Mexico's progress. Corruption has plagued Mexico throughout its history, dating back to Mesoamerican empires and continued by Spanish colonization. Political connections and favoritism have influenced wealth distribution, with a small elite benefiting disproportionately. The divide between the formal and informal economies exacerbates inequality, with the informal sector accounting for a significant portion of employment but contributing less to GDP. Moreover, violence stemming from organized crime has had a profound impact on Mexico's development. Drug trafficking cartels, armed and influential, have created an atmosphere of fear and instability. The Mexican government's war on drug cartels since 2006 has led to thousands of deaths, including politicians and candidates. The prevalence of violence and the dominance of cartels in various regions have hampered economic growth and deterred investment. Despite these challenges, Mexico has the potential for significant transformation. By focusing on manufacturing and exporting goods, Mexico can take advantage of its geographical proximity to the United States and its large labor force. While services are crucial, manufacturing presents an opportunity for Mexico to boost its economy. However, the issues of corruption, inequality, and violence need to be addressed to create a conducive environment for growth. In contrast, China's position as the factory of the world may not be sustainable in the long run. China's rising middle class and increasing labor costs have made manufacturing more expensive. Additionally, China's aging population poses challenges as the workforce shrinks, demanding higher wages for skilled labor. The recent strain in the economic relationship between China and the United States, compounded by the global pandemic and supply chain disruptions, has caused American companies to reconsider their investments in China. Many have started shifting production back to the United States, aligning with the American government's policy to restore manufacturing. This shift presents an opportunity for Mexico to attract investment and become an alternative manufacturing destination for American companies. With a relatively young workforce and lower labor costs compared to China, Mexico can offer an appealing environment for manufacturing. The country's free trade agreement with the United States further enhances its prospects. However, to fully seize this opportunity, Mexico must address the issues of corruption, inequality, and violence that have hindered its growth. In developing its economy, and has the potential to attract manufacturing investments from American companies. However, Mexico faces challenges such as corruption, inequality, and violence that need to be addressed to create a favorable environment for sustained growth. To address corruption, Mexico needs to implement strict anti-corruption measures and strengthen its institutions. This includes ensuring transparency in government operations, prosecuting corrupt officials, and promoting a culture of integrity in both the public and private sectors. Efforts to enhance transparency transparency and accountability can help attract foreign investments and build trust among investors. Addressing inequality requires comprehensive social and economic reforms. Mexico can focus on improving access to quality education and healthcare, promoting income redistribution through progressive taxation, and implementing policies that support small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, to create more job opportunities. By reducing inequality, Mexico can foster a more inclusive economy where the benefits of growth are shared by a larger portion of the population. Tackling violence and organized crime is crucial for Mexico's economic development and attracting investment. The government needs to continue its efforts to dismantle drug cartels, strengthen law enforcement, and improve the justice system to ensure the safety and security of businesses and citizens. Collaboration with international partners and sharing intelligence can also help combat transnational criminal networks that pose a threat to Mexico's stability. Furthermore, Mexico can leverage its existing free trade agreements, such as the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, to attract American companies seeking to diversify their manufacturing operations. The USMCA provides a stable and predictable trade environment, which can incentivize investments in Mexico's manufacturing sector. Mexico can also invest in infrastructure development, logistics capabilities, and skills training to enhance its competitiveness as a manufacturing destination. It is worth noting that the relocation of manufacturing jobs from China to Mexico or other countries is a complex process influenced by various factors. Companies consider not only labor costs, but also factors such as supply chain efficiency, infrastructure, regulatory environment, intellectual property protection, and market access. Therefore, while Mexico has the potential to benefit from the shifting dynamics in global manufacturing, it will require a concerted effort to address the challenges it faces and create an attractive business environment. In conclusion, Mexico and China have had different impacts on American manufacturing jobs. China has been the primary destination for outsourcing manufacturing due to its low labor costs, while Mexico offers proximity to the United States and potential advantages as a manufacturing hub. Mexico's potential to attract American manufacturing investments depends on its ability to address corruption, inequality, and violence, as well as improve its business environment and leverage trade agreements. Once again, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being a part of our YouTube family. We can't wait to see you in the next video. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep spreading positivity. Take care.